Short Fiction by Chopin. With the violin. And he over the mantelpiece with big black eyes, and such long black hair, and a violin. Is he your brother too, Papa Conrad? And why do you keep a green branch always hanging over his picture? No, that is not my brother, Sophie. That is an angel whom the good God allowed once to save a poor desperate human being from sin and death. But where are his wings? Papa Conrad. I never saw an angel look like that, and so black too. There are some angels without wings, little Gristle. Not many, I admit, but I have known a few. Tell us how he saved the poor desperate man, Papa Conrad. Well, Sophie, if you will brush up the hearth like a good little housewife, and Ernst throw some coals on the fire, and little Gristle come and sit here on my knee, I will try to tell you the story. It happened a good many weary years ago, as you little ones count them. As many years, I suppose, as Ernst has been living in the world. How old are you, Ernst? 10 years old, going on 11. Then it was before your time, for it happened just 12 years ago tonight. My, but that was a cold night. Colder than it is tonight, Papa Conrad. Oh, far, far colder. There was no snow on the ground as there is tonight, but the air seemed filtered through ice. People hurried from one shop to another to keep away from the cold. And the coachmen, driving their fine carriages, were wrapped in great furs till only their eyes peeped out. All the shops were ablaze, but there were not many on such a night willing to stand and look into their windows. Yet there stood the poor devil I am going to tell you about, looking into a jeweler's big showcase where the workmen had just laid aside their tools. Those watch menders, whom you have seen wearing a big round glass in one eye, you know. That's what you are, a watch mender, isn't it, Papa Conrad? To be sure, Sophie. Well, he had been inside, asking for work, and there was none for him. He had said to himself before going in, "This shall be my last trial." So now he stood looking absently in at the window, the frozen air penetrating his body, for his clothes were thin and few. He was hungry and very, very miserable. Only think, he was in a strange city, without friends, and without work, and with no money. He still had a little room, away up in the top story of a very high, rickety old building. How high was the building?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?